Passive income? Well, forget real estate. This strategy lives in your brokerage account and you probably don't even know about it. For this example, let's assume you want to buy 100 shares of SoFi. Most retail investors, aka dumb money, will just go out there and buy 100 shares at SoFi at its current trading price of $13. But not you. Here's a smarter way to do it and collect premium up front. We're going to head over to the options chain. I like to go about a month, so we'll select June 27th. Then from here, very important, right? We're selling a put. What I'm saying here is I'm willing to buy 100 shares of SoFi on June 27th for a price that I choose and collect premium. Let me show you. So let's assume that we're cool purchasing 100 shares of SoFi at 12 bucks. Well, if we open up a single contract which represents 100 shares of SoFi, we would collect $45 in premium. Now, of course, you can open up as many contracts as you want, but you have to remember each contract is 100 shares, so you need to make sure that you have that money in your account if SoFi drops to 12 bucks. But the more contracts, essentially, the more premium you get. But let's talk about all the risks. All these premiums are obviously at the time of me recording this and are just for educational example only. First thing that can happen is if SoFi stays above $12, your contract on the 27th will expire worthless. Your money will be returned back to you to run the play again on another opportunity. Here's the risk number 2, and this is the big one, right? If SoFi drops to $11, $9, $8, you're on the hook to buy your shares for 12 bucks. And that's why I always stress to do this strategy on stocks you don't mind holding long term. But the cool part about it is even when we're assigned 100 shares or 1,000 shares, we can then run something called covered calls to sell them at a price that we choose and collect more premium. If you want to learn more about that, make sure to like and follow and drop any questions that you have down below.